Hey team, so we are going to think about some fractions here. And specifically, we're going to think about what it means to be an equivalent. So as you look at this word right here, equivalent, it's kind of handy, right? One of those awesome features of math is that the words that you see or that you say so often mean exactly what they mean, right? So the word is a clue to sort of understanding what that thing is. So as you look at this word equivalent, a word that you might see inside is this word equi, right? Which is sort of, you can hear how it's similar to the word equal, right? So an equivalent fraction is a fraction that's equal to another, right? So down here, what you might see is that we have this 1/2 in yellow, right? So here we have this 1/2 and we want to find a fraction that is equal to it. And the denominator that we're sort of working in is saying, all right, let's take those pieces. We took a hole. You can see this hole is the same exact size as the one above it because they both start and end at the same distance, right? They're the same exact hole. The yellow piece up here is chopped into two pieces. So you say, okay, well, how many sixths will it take in order to make an equivalent fraction where it's the same size covered? So you can see that we're going to kind of stretch this out and say 1/6. Well, is it all the way? No, we still have some that's yellow over here. So we got to keep going, right? So we'll say, well, what about 2/6? Still a little bit of there's more 1/2 than 2/6. So then we're going to go a little further and say 3/6. Oh yeah, see, this yellow 1/2 ends at the exact same spot as 1, 2, 3 sixths. So what we can say then is we can say that 1/2 is equivalent to 3 sixths. They're the exact same amount with a different look, right? They have sort of a different outfit on, if you will. So you can kind of think about doing that same thing down here and say, all right, well, we're given in orange 1, 2, 3 colored in out of 4 total chunks, right? If we break up this strip. So then we're going to drag this up and say, well, how many eighths will it take to become equivalent or the exact same size? And as you drag it, you drag, 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 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, 6/8 is the exact same amount. So you can click in here and say 6/8. Our denominator doubled and our numerator doubled, right? So then we can go up here and do that same thing, drag, right? And say we have 1 out of 3 shaded in green, 1/3. How many twelfths is equivalent to that? So one way you can do it is drag this up and say, let's go over until it meets exactly on that line. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this becomes 4 out of 12 is exactly the same, equivalent fraction, equal to, same exact value, but just a different look, right? 1/3 is equivalent to 4/12. And finally, you can do that same thing here, right? You drag it up and you drag it over, stretch it out. It's not perfect, but it'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4/10 is exactly equivalent to 2/5 with a different look. So equivalent, right, means equal to, same exact value with a little bit different look.